Hi, welcome to day 91 in our Bible in a Year reading. We are in Judges 6 and 7 today, and in these chapters, we're introduced to Gideon. Now, the cycle that we've been reading in Judges continues. We see that the people turn away from God. There's oppression. They cry out for help. The Lord raises up a judge. And this time, that judge is Gideon. And what is interesting about Gideon is that when the Lord shows up to meet him, Gideon isn't out doing brave acts. He hasn't been faithfully leading. He's actually hiding in a wine press, threshing wheat to hide it from the Midianites. And this is where God meets him and calls him a mighty warrior. Now, Gideon can't receive that identity. He doesn't believe he's a mighty warrior. He says, I'm from the smallest clan and I'm the weakest in my tribe. But the Lord tells him, go in the strength you have and save Israel out of Midian's hand. Am I not sending you? That is so the heart of God. And we see that throughout the scriptures of how the Lord isn't looking for the greatest. He is looking for the willing. And he uses us in the strength and the willingness we have in the moment. And he fills all the margins so that he gets the glory. Now, Gideon has to confirm that this is the Lord, and the Lord consumes the offering in front of him. And then still, Gideon has the fleece situation where he puts wool out, and the first time he wants to see the wool wet and nothing else. And then he wants to see the wool dry and everything else wet. And the Lord is faithful to show that he had called Gideon. So now Gideon goes out ready to fight the Midianites, but he has too many men. And the Lord says, no, that's not going to work, because if you go with that many men, the Israelites will boast against me that they won in their own strength. So through a series of ways that the group is reduced by the Lord's direction, Gideon is left with 300 men. And it's with 300 men that God does huge victory. God works often through weakness, so his strength is unmistakable. And he can do that in our weakness too. In our weakness, he is strong. What stood out to you? Let's learn and grow together.